Nagabenta ki khubor baman kasni page but subscribe ya u Antor News.
U Amar Joyti Bordaloi Chief General Manager Jongka Indian Oil Corporation Limited AOD State Office ulaong baka jingkala haka jingyo petrol kawan na kijinglong jingman haka perthei khamtam ha West Asia Henry hame khalaya omdon ka jingduna ne jinge ula penchai bakari India kasanya ba haka jingwanra na shabar hadu prapusan prapunyu ka course oi lawanra na kiwei kiri Badlada don jingthut haka perthei kakta ru yakari wadla kata ulaong baka productions ban supply chains kadang yaj bet refinery kila penmi adu khatsau spa bat 6000 san spa metric ton haka shisngi katba ke jingdon kam haka jala kalong kumba 8000 new spa metric ton kumno 90% ke jingdon kam kala ban penbiang dakari hi bat keba sawanra nashabar kastok kebala don menta kala ban pendap hadu san riusngi bat kejing yarap kadang peteng man kasngi Henry ula kedeu ba kejing keba kham krau kadai kejing mut jing perkhat jong kipaj ba kiting ba kandon jing duna kumta kitit palat yakaba kidon kam kane kawanra kejing pen klumar haka sistem ulaong baki oi marketing company kila shim senjam ban penbet ya kejing ya sampaj ba bat ban khanglat ya kejing yo palat
State level convener. I welcome you all to this press briefing. First of all, I extend my sincere appreciation for all of you for Meghalaya as a in specific and also as in the country as a whole. And the purpose is to, through your medium, we want to make the public aware of the current status so that they are assured that the things are okay throughout the country. And this kind of briefing is happening throughout the country after the West Asia disturbance, and this is I think third or fourth briefing in Meghalaya. So we have with us Chief General Manager Indian Oil, Sri Amarjyoti Bordaloi, OSD Department of Food Civil Supplies Government of Meghalaya, Sri Kupar Wal, State Level Coordinator Meghalaya Oil Marketing Companies, Ms. Swati Mudoi. So with these words, I would now welcome you all once again. And
number with the connection. So the moment you have the mobile number with your connection, our confirmation is through mobile number only. So the moment mobile number is available, the consumer will be able to give us a confirmation. It is like any other product, like if you are buying something from Amazon or from Flipkart, what you have to give them a code. The similar kind of code nowadays we are insisting that once you receive a cylinder, you have to give that code to the distributors so that we are satisfied that the cylinder is going to the right consumer.
Any other documents besides Aadhaar? Because Aadhaar they are asking.
No, see, this is a mandate of the government that for PMOI consumers, you have to do the EKYC process. The EKYC process, Aadhaar is a mandatory document. So for PMOI consumers, it will continue to be Aadhaar will be required.
But here you know, many are not.
That issue is actually already, I think, Sir can give a brief on that.
We've taken up an IC campaign with all the stakeholders, and then we are encouraging people to come forward and link their Aadhaar. So that's about it.
No, another issue.
Scheme of Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana had come in. See, this scheme, a beneficiary, which is defined under some acts that he is under below poverty level, the consumer, that lady consumer is able to get an LPG connection entirely free of cost. They don't have to pay a single rupee for a stove, one LPG cylinder with full gas, and the stove. The entire, this whole set is given free to them, and then currently they are also getting 300 rupees subsidy for every cylinder they are purchasing. So it is going to their bank account. So that is why this EKYC process is so important for a PMOI consumer. So this is a process, entire country we have issued already, you must be knowing also, around 10 crores customers has been given this free LPG connection, and it is a huge scheme which is discussed worldwide that how India has been able to.
Maybe there is a fear of blast or fire incident maybe.
No. Fire incident is not related to this kind of activity. This is an activity. LPG accident may have for various reasons, like sometimes lack of knowledge or sometimes some equipment failure can take place. But generally, it is very minimal. Like a commercial establishment has to have an LPG connection. Earlier, what was happening? They were not having a connection because there are many private companies also were operating who has now fled away because of the crisis, of course. And they were able to get the cylinder without doing any booking or any kind of following any process. But now what we have done, we have mandated the fact that any commercial establishment like a hotel or even a small vendor, they will have to have an LPG connection booked, which is open. They can go to any distributor and do the process of taking a new connection, and then whatever is the requirement. Currently the government is allowing us to give cylinder to the extent of 70% of the earlier normal demand. So to that extent they will be able to get cylinder whenever they book the cylinder. But what has happened in the minds of this commercial establishment, because they did not have a connection earlier, many of them are not aware how to go approach a distributor and how to take a connection. So they are feeling a little helpless. So in fact, our state government, including our SLC, had already had a meeting about 15-20 days back with the what association? Hotel Association of Federation of Hotel Associations in Meghalaya, and we have explained them this situation. And after that, I think things have streamlined a lot. They have taken the connection and they are able to take cylinders. So these are two structured way of supplying cylinders. Then we also have another way of delivering cylinders to the people who are normally on the streets, or there are some migrant people who are coming, say somebody from Nongstoin, a student is coming and studying in Shillong. How to get a cylinder to them. So for that we have introduced, we already had it, but we have again restarted this process of supplying 5 kg cylinder. That 5 kg cylinder is a free trade cylinder, anybody can take it. Only thing he has to prove his identity by giving his Aadhaar. Identity proof will be required, and we will check in that name there should not be an LPG connection, and immediately that person will have to be able to take that 5 kg cylinder. Once he gets the connection, then he can pick it up from anybody. It is not like that he has to go to a field distributor. Whichever distributor he wants, even we are putting up in the petrol pumps, he can simply go there, give his empty 5 kg cylinder and take the field side 5 kg cylinder. This is to facilitate the people who are normally coming from outside. They may be having a connection at their home, but when he is working here or he or she is studying here, he may not have a connection. For them, this particular scheme has been started, and with discussion with government of Meghalaya, we have assessed that around 5,000 cylinders may be required every month. As our SLC has already mentioned to you, around 4,700 cylinder we have been able to sell in the month of April, and this process is continuing. So the oil marketing companies are trying from all sides to ensure that people have take the cylinder following the due process. And since it has initially there was some panic in the minds of people, but now I am sure that has also gone and people are getting cylinders regularly. As far as petrol pumps are concerned, only 1 or 2 days, I think in the initial days of April, there was an apprehension across the country that there will be no petrol and diesel, but that has been adequately taken care of, and wherever they are going, they are getting petrol and diesel. So this is all I have to say. Thank you.